Hello and welcome back to the Time, proudly sponsored by Hollywoodbets, the home of the Punters Challenge, which is back tomorrow for the 4 days of the Tramore Festival, which is looking like it's going to be a Pimlico Racing bloody bonanza free for all. But anyway, the Punters Challenge is back tomorrow. 4 days of he's drinking already.
I'm so fucking nervous, lads. I'm not.
Wait, let me get this out of the waiting. Tell everyone how nervous you are. So the 4 days, €100 for the winner each day. And if you go through the card, 7 winners, you get $1,000. And at the end of the week, accumulated points total will be the top 3 out of the 4 days will get a split of €350. But going forward, we have talked about raising it to bigger stakes, and it is happening in September. I'm not going to tell you what it is until September because it's officially not rolled off yet.
That's fair enough.
There's also something else that I wanted to announce tonight, but we're not allowed to announce it yet because it hasn't been signed off yet. But it's 99% happening with the Hollywoodbets website, which might involve things being shown on websites. I more or less just said it there, but anyway.
You didn't really say it. You kind of said it.
I said it, but I didn't say it.
They're improving their product. Let's put it that way.
It's had to jump in big time the last 2 weeks since somebody started working for him. But anyway, so Tramore Bonanza for Pimlico Racing. The other fellas on to drink the Camden Nerves already.
I'm so nervous. It's just the 3 of them. We got 3 runners. We got Alice Averill tomorrow, Shona on Saturday, as long as it doesn't get too quick, but it shouldn't get too quick, and then Cotty on Sunday. And the 3 of them, like Alice is she's 8-13, 8-15 tomorrow. Shona would probably be favourite. Cotty will probably be favourite. 3 favourites in 4 days racing. It's stuff of dreams, considering we only set it up over here last year. But at the same time, you know how nervous I get. I'm going to be unbearable tomorrow. So
yeah,
it's going to be a good week, Tom.
Embrace it, Tom.
I'm feeling the vibes of a good week. It's been a good day.
Embrace the treble.
I'm going to enjoy it. I've got Nat over with me as well, so the 2 of us will be there at the racecourse for the first time to see our Pimlico horses together.
Is Nat in the house?
Yeah, he is somewhere. Yeah,
he has to make an appearance now. Everyone needs to see the face behind Pimlico.
I might text him to come in. Yeah, at the end of the show or something.
No, you won't.
He gets very shy.
Good.
A lot of people text me to wish me well for my appointment in Dublin today with my cardiologist, and it went very, very well.
It's bad news. We can't get rid of him.
I would say I'm back in business.
Well done.
That's what you need the party poppers
not officially
for now.
And 100%, but I'm okay. Party poppers.
Dave's back in business.
Back in business. It doesn't work. Oh, there we go.
Where the fuck did that go?
There's nothing in it.
Woo!
They were not as good as the other day.
No, let's try that again.
I think they are. We got schooled by the pack.
There's a lot of people actually wondering about Sunday's show if Shona was to...
I can't work under these conditions.
Wait now. Hey!
There we go.
Pound shop party poppers.
Look at that. This is not normal. Few fire and blanks.
Yeah. But no, I appreciate everybody texting me and wishing me well. It's been it was a nightmare of a few months for there, but since the Cheltenham preview that we did here, we've been slowly creeping back and getting better. So
I've nursed them back to health.
I do not need to see my cardiologist for 6 months, so it's great.
Which means I can officially start scaring the living daylights out of him again.
Yeah. And they what happened to my heart? They likened it to being in remission now. If say someone had cancer and they don't have it anymore, so that's essentially where we're at.
Nice, well done. Proud of you.
Very good, Dave.
It's a nice thing.
I'm just saying as well. There's a lot of people that texting me and saying, "I wonder, if Shona did win on Saturday." Dave's now infamous "We're live" intro for the Sunday night show. Where that's going to come from? What condition everybody is going to be in?
We're hungover.
I keep changing. I'm going to have to keep trying to change.
You have the whole jump season ahead of us now to start getting creative.
Yeah, I'm going to have to. I don't know. I'm going to get creative though. There's going to be funny ones.
Just don't
I'd
scare
say
me
we
too
could
much.
still be at Tramore Racecourse on 8 o'clock Sunday night if she won.
We're
Just sleep there.
live from Tramore. Lying on the open ditch at the top of the hill.
It'd be good.
Oh.
It'd be good. Let's hope they run well and come home safely anyway. And go from there. Then.
Now, I have no idea what we're previewing today. I've had one of the busiest days of my life, and Tom has kindly taken upon himself to do the races, and Dave is going to read them out.
You look kind of grey.
Who?
The day you let me do the races and we end up at Ripon.
That's what I
You know
said.
what, Tom?
I was like, Ripon?
I seconded your races. You picked the right ones.
Thank you,
Of the
Dave.
weekend that's in it, these are the right ones.
Well done, Tom.
Right.
Thank you.
We're heading to the Curragh on Friday first for the Irish St Ledger Trial, Group 3. No betting, but the entries are around Naveen, and a lot of English people can't say that. It's the Irish national anthem.
What does a Ron Naveen mean?
Aircraft carrier. Smoke swiftly on. Camorra, Emperor of the Sun, Questionnaire, Twilight Payment, Andrew's favorite horse.
What were you? You are Did I check your brain when you're up there as well? Will you come up
You
these?
always back him.
No, I don't.
You do.
No, I don't.
Well, sorry. You always say I'm going to back him and say, oh, he's going to win the Melbourne Cup, and then you didn't back him.
And then he did
And he
win
won the Melbourne
it.
Cup. Barrington Court, Dinard Rose, Princess Zoe, Seattle Sound, and Wordsworth. Tom, where you going?
I'm gonna take a chance on Wordsworth. It's basically
What?
praying that Zoe doesn't win, so that she goes hurdling again. Now I put her up for Cheltenham. I'm back on this bandwagon.
I'm going to roll this back like 2 years to one of your most famous sayings. Are you well?
I know. Look, joking aside, lads, she should win. She's got to give weight to Wordsworth. But like, look, Zoe, if she runs to her Ascot run, she should win this. I do a bit of me hopes that she gets beat because we've got a better chance of going hurdling. But yeah, no, look, on that Ascot form, she's going to take a lot of beating. I just think she's taken those couple of runs to get fit this year. I think what happened last year was she had those runs and she was second and she won, but they were in much lesser company. So she was able to get fit and win. This year, she's been in tougher company, and while she's been getting fit, it's just taken a bit longer, and she hasn't been able to win because it's better company. So, look, joking aside, she should take the world of beating. She has got to give £8 to Wordsworth, which, you know, he's been the model of consistency this year, apart from his last run, really. The step up in trip is interesting. He's already run over mile 6 at Ascot, stayed on very well there. He's going to give her a lot to think about.
I personally, I understand Wordsworth and the form, but for me, he's a horse that just seems to always find another horse to beat him. And after 3 or 4 times doing that, I can't be weighing in.
I think he needs
that.
really soft ground.
I do think he needs soft ground as well, yeah. But Zoe should win, but I do understand what you're saying, Tom. Maybe if she does win, it's going to be all Group 1 talk again, but I just would love to see her hurdling. But I do think she's the best horse in the race. She should win, and probably the first 2 runs of the season were poor because she probably wasn't fit.
Was she not meant to run in York next week?
Yorkshire Oaks or something?
She was.
Or the
I'm
Yorkshire
nearly
Cup?
full sure that I heard on Tony Mullen's Twitter
probably.
feed that she's working very well ahead of York. Now, I could have heard that totally wrong.
That, yeah. This probably an easier race.
In my mind, and this might be the dream that we're thinking of. If you might just be kind of pick up a bit of nice prize money along the way, maybe go for the Cadran then at the end of the season, then to have a go at hurling. But I don't think she'd be beat. I think she's by far the best in the race. And if the ground, even if the ground did come up soft, the softer the better for her. So I think, yes, she does have to give the weight away, but I think she's on her Ascot form alone, on the Cadran form alone, she's head and shoulders above these. She'd probably be no price, but as the most likeliest winner, yes. And I think Wordsworth will follow her home.
So a Princess Zoe clean sweep. We're off to Newbury on Saturday. The first one is the 145, a listed race for the 2-year-old colts. Maybe there's some fillies in there too. The Denford Stakes.
Who knows?
There might be. Bayside Boy and Masakela are similar in price, around 11 to 10, 5 to 4 mark. Then we have Rafe Beckett's Seattle King, Royal Patronage for Mark Johnson.
Oh, I thought it was Royal Pagoy.
Juanes for Charles Hills.
I'm laughing already.
And then Amor Vincent Omnia. Pretty good name. I like that.
That's long.
Tom Dascom. Educator for William Haggis. Rob John for Richard Hannon. And Holiday for Richard Hannon.
All
Andrew.
about the favourite. I watched his...
Which one? Masakela.
No, Bayside Boy. Masakela, there's been a lot of hype around him before Royal Ascot, and he's failed to live up to it, really. Bayside Boy is the one for me. I watched his win back the last on his debut. He beat a horse called Find, who was 1-3 on, and it was so impressive. I think he's going to come on again for that, surely. I think we could be looking at a very, very good colt here, and I think he's going to take some hell of a beating. I think Settling King, Seattle King, sorry, is the big danger. He was very impressive last time up as well, and I think it's between the two of them.
Yeah, Seattle King for me as well. Trainer in form. He is well related as well. Horses in the same colours. But I respect the two at top of the market, but I'd take the price on Seattle King.
Thomas, where are you going?
Yeah, I would go. I'm keen on Masakela. I think he's got the experience now over Bayside Boy. He's rated 107. Like, you know, Bayside Boy is going to have to run to a very, very decent level to beat him. Second at Newmarket last time, only just failed to win. Yeah, ran at Ascot before that. After his debut win at Goodwood. Andrew Balding is absolutely flying this year. So yeah, I'm with Masakela. For me, the ones to put in the notebook, because if they don't win, you know, they'll probably be short enough prices for maidens. But One Ease, Educator, and Holiday are running in here, and they've never ran in their life, so they must show an awful amount at home to get chucked into a listed race first time out. So I'd be watching how they run and putting all of them into the tracker.
3 different selections this time.
Yeah, that's a surprise. There you go.
So lay every single one of them.
Yep.
Be prepared for a 10-1 shot to win.
The unraced ones.
Holiday will win now or something. What price is Holiday?
50s.
50 to 1.
Jazz.
220 at Newbury, the Geoffrey Freer Stakes, the Group 3. A favourite is Hookham 5 to 4, Ilarab 7 to 4, Pablo Escobar 8 to 1, Red Verdon 8 to 1, Sleeping Lion 8 to 1, Golden Pass 8 to 1, Without a Fight 12 to 1, and then 14 to 1 Bar.
There's only 13 minutes gone and we're nearly done.
Oh, we still have another
2.
3.
3?
3.
Okay.
I'm going to the pub.
It's
I don't know if I
not
said that to you before or on the show, but I'm
It's that time of year with the flat race and that. The lads
We still need an appearance from Nat as well.
the lads on next
I'll
gen
text
were,
them. I'll text them.
the lads on next gen were giving out that I said I'm fed up with the flat, but like I was just
It's just not
these
into
couple
it.
of weeks now are just so poor on the flat.
When the flat is good is when the jump season is around.
I
It.
tell
Like
you
the
what-
Arc, I don't mind the Arc. I don't mind the Breeders' Cup.
I tell you what it is as well. Newbury's a very, very strange track for me. I find it very hard to get winners there in the flat. That long straight. Like Hookham is favourite here, and I could see him getting beat.
Really?
Yeah.
I think this is definitely his class of.
I'm gonna go for an each way on. I like Red Verdon. He done me a favour last year.
Shocking you're not putting him up.
But
What the fuck?
an each way on Hugo Palmer's improving filly Golden Pass.
Yeah.
Stable in form as well. Won a Group 1 there in Ireland the other day. I think she's improving. She's getting £6. I think she'll like the track. But again, I don't have much luck in Newbury, so I could be totally wrong.
so just don't mind that. And I said that.
So, but yeah, Golden Pass each way for me.
I think it's Hookham's to lose. I think the Group 3 kind of this. What's that horse that Dermot Well used to have in the Judd Monculler.
Famous name.
I think this could be a famous name kind of horse. He'll win these kind of races all throughout the year. And look, he was touted as being a very good horse last year. He didn't do much this year. He won last time out, though.
Do you know who his brother is?
Hookam's brother. John Hookham.
Baid.
Oh, is he? Yeah, he's a lot better.
Full brother as well. Both by Sea the Stars.
Baid is he's a bullet.
He's a fine yoke.
But yeah, Hookham, good winner last time out. Look, he has that touch of class about him. Group 3s, I think, is going to be his kind of level. I can see him win. Was he 5-4?
5-4.
5-4. Look, I can see him winning. Won that at a bigger price. Pablo Escobar. Okay, he needs to turn his form around altogether, but he's good back form. He's a decent each way price at 8-9 to 1. He could run into the place if he comes back to form. But look, I think it's just Hookham's to lose, and I think what's second favour? No pressure.
Illarab. William Haggis.
Yeah, I think Hookham for the win and Pablo Escobar each way.
Tom.
I go with you, Dave. Golden pass for me each way better 8 to 1. Hookham's one of those. I wouldn't be surprised if he bolted up, and I wouldn't be surprised if he got beat. So I'll dodge him at that price. As you said, Hugo Palmer is in incredible form. 8 out of 25, 32% strike rate last 14 days. I think another 5 of those have been placed. So that's half of them are 50% of his runners are getting placed at least. She's an improving filly. She's very consistent. She won a listed race at Newmarket last time. She deserves to step up into this company. And yeah, 8 to 1. I think she's worth a fair shot. She gets £6 off Hookham, £3 off a lot of others, and yeah, I'll give her a shot.
Okay. Next one, the Hungerford Stakes, 7 furlong, Group 2 at Newbury, 3:30.
Whoa, what did I do there?
I don't know. Something happened.
Sorry,
no, we have Al Suhail as favourite, 2 to 1. Space Blues, 5 to 1. Danya, 11 to 2. Mata KL, 7 to 1. Mutasabek, so glad I'm saying this and not Andrew. 9 to 1.
Just looking at these names like
Dream Loper, 10 to 1. Lana Cash, 10 to 1. Sacred, 10 to 1. And then 14 to 1 bar. Andrew, you're first this time.
Dream Looper for me, David. Very impressed with
Ed Walker and
Holly Doyle, 10 to 1. Impressed with her win last time out by. Will you wait? I'm reading what I wrote down now.
Oh, sorry.
No
one cares.
Okay, Dream Looper wins. Dream Walker.
That was a horse a few years ago.
No, look, she was a very good winner last time out in the Valiant Stakes, beating Indigo Girl, lights on. I just really think 10 to 1 is way overpriced for her. She's lightly raced. Improve again on the back of that run. I think she will be very, very hard to keep out of frame. And I think 10 to 1 is a ridiculous price. That's my thoughts on Dream Looper. I get this back up for you now.
I'm gonna stick with Danya. Put her up last day, and I'm gonna put her up each way in this. Has run some absolute blinders in some big handicaps this season. Second at Royal Ascot of 28, and then she went and won the last day at Ascot as well. Is up to 112 now. Deserves her shot. Is super consistent, and yeah, I'll take a chance on her about 6 to 1.
Okay, this one's hard for me because it probably looks like Space Blues is not going to run. If he did run, I'd be very, very keen on Space Blues, even though the last day maybe it looked like he didn't give his running, but I think he didn't like the ground. It got very heavy at Goodwood.
Jockey book can suggest it's not happening.
Yeah, so I think, and he's going out in the betting, so perhaps he's not. Then I was looking at it, and I like Danya, I like Matakayel, but Jim Crowley's jocked up on Mutasabek and Lanakash. Mutasabek's going out in the betting, Lanakash is coming in.
It's going to be impressive riding, that is.
We haven't seen Lanakash since last year. Towards the end of the year last year, I'm nearly sure he was favourite for a race, and it's the Horace Hill, I think. I was going to say a race at Newbury.
He was favourite for a race somewhere.
It was a race
in some country at some stage.
And he bombed out. We haven't seen him since. some of the Shamdan Al Maktoum horses can do that. And they give them a good bit of time off and they come back and end up being what they thought they could be. What was the horse that won the Sussex Stakes last year? That good horse that I liked. Can't remember his name.
Sam Crow.
No. He bet Kamako and all them. And then he got injured.
Oh, Mahathir.
Yes. Yeah. He was the same. He kind of missed the season and came back. And Roger Varian's horses are in unbelievable form. He had, I think, on Sunday at one stage, he was after having 8 runners and they all won 8 in a row.
Did he?
Yeah. So
Many did you back?
none. None at all. Not back. But I think if he runs and Jim Crowley's on him, that is a tip in itself. So Lana Cash.
You're looking at me like I'm reading out the betting.
Who'd you go for?
Dream Looper.
And Tom? Danya.
Danya. Yeah.
Kenya.
Danya.
Danya. Okay, ripping 345, which is always a good race. Andrew's giving out about it, but it's the Great St
Do you know why I'm
Wilfrid.
giving out about it? Because if I put this in, we all complain. You're putting up one of the biggest handicaps of the weekend. How are we going to pick the winner of that?
Great St Wilfrid, 8-1 the field, and very hard because you don't know what way the track's going to go with the draw and all that. But some of them, Desert Safari, Staxton, both in there at 8-1. Busala 10-1, Mr. Wagyu 10-1, Soul Seeker 10-1, Intrinsic Bond 12-1, and then you're going numerous other horses around 12, 14, 16-1. Tom, you're first this time.
I put this in, so it's my turn this time. I'm going to go for Mr. Wagyu.
Damn you, Tom!
Bolted up at Goodwood, absolutely bolted up. Has had 11 races this year, which is mental. He's a 6-year-old. A 6-year-old has run 53 times. So he'd run 42 times before this year, and this season has just taken off for him. Yeah, won first off a mark of 68, is now up to 99. You don't see that often for 6-year-old sprinters. Has had 11 races this year, has won 5, has only been out of the places on 2 of those occasions, and looked by far at his best the last day at Goodwood. Appears to go on any ground, and yeah, I'm going to stick with Mr. Wagyu.
Yeah, I have a little soft spot for this fella. I backed this thing a load of times. He's very uncomplicated. Get him up near the front, and he just gives it his all. Tom said, he absolutely bolted up the last time, but I think 4 lengths or 2.5 lengths last time. Before that, he was beating the neck, and he was a length and a quarter third before that. He's as consistent as they come. He's gone up, I think, 4 or 5 pounds for his last win, which I don't think if he had that on his back last time would have stopped him winning. Sprinters in this kind of form, you always need to keep on the right side of him. So he would be my main selection in it. But there's another one who's after hitting form after a big lull in the doldrums, and that's Lincoln Park for Tom Daskin. He's 2 from 2. He's not to win his last 2, should I say. But before that, he went on a long losing run. But he is again at the finding very good form. He was a half-length winner after beating Soul Search the time before that. And I think 14-1 is a fair price. Kieran Schofield is on his back again, and I think he could run another mighty race down near the bottom of the weights. David, over to you.
2 for me, kind of towards the head of the betting, even though it's a wide open handicap. Soldier's Minute. Keith Dalglish horse. He always runs in these big sprint handicaps. Usually runs at York. He's won a couple of races at York, a couple of races at Kempton. Give him a shot in this. Again, I suppose the draw is going to be all important. And one outsider, another trainer informed, David O'Mara, his horse Musica, another horse that would be like a perennial runner in all these big handicaps.
It's a great word.
Yeah.
Well done.
True as well. He's been dropping down the weights because he hasn't won since last October. He will pop up and win a race at some stage. So those 2 for me.
Good job.
2 each way ones.
Who were they again? Knew you wouldn't remember.
Soldier's Minute and Musica. You caught me on the hop, you fuck.
Oh, good times. See what happens when you come off your tablet straight away.
And the last race
One
for
more
this
race?
weekend. Yep, one more race.
What is it?
Shona Aushi.
Oh, Shona wins that. Have your absolute. I'm not finished.
We don't often go to.
I didn't finish the sentence, so shut up.
Balls on it. We don't often go to Tramore on the Finishing Line podcast, but we're going, and we're actually going to be there and all the rest, and we're going there for a race. And there's loads of horses entered, but only one of them matters.
Yes, and her name is Sean Austick.
Tom, tell the people what's going to happen.
Tell him the truth.
7:55 Saturday night.
None of this pessimist, so we hope she runs in the top 5, top 4. We hope she runs in the top 1.
Tom?
She'll win.
Getting at him.
Nat tells the truth. Getting at.
She'll win. He hasn't tasted that.
Yes!
I'm gonna have to go and get him.
Oh, we got the party poppers. He's
That's
the
first time he's ever said that.
Yeah, catch.
Jesus. I didn't catch it.
Oh, I have to clean this all up.
The green ones don't work.
They do. Ready? 1, 2, 3. They don't work. What the fuck is
That was like a gun.
that? Was like.
Oh,
look at that. I never knew how these work. Here, hold that.
No, I'm not holding that.
We just have to kill time now. But yeah, it's going to be. Alice Averill is going to win tomorrow.
Yep.
Well, this is not. I'm not putting this up until the morning because I forgot to make
today.
Today she's going to win. Alice Averill at 8:13.
He won't come in.
Ah, come on, Nat.
He's coming.
Yes.
He's playing football at the back. He's coming up.
No way. Hold up. Wait again.
You think I'm pessimistic, lads? Jesus. Wait till you see
We'll
this.
get more from that now. I can't believe I clean all this up.
You have to like
Wait till he
move over.
comes in, will you?
Yay! Oh my gosh.
Right, Nat. The people want to know.
Is Shauna going to win 7:55 Tramore Saturday night?
Oh, lads, I'm not even sure she's going to run.
Ah, for fuck's sake! Get out!
I told you he was worse than me.
Right, we'll try this again. Will Alice win?
I'm going to go with yes.
Yes!
Will show the winner she runs.
Shona's got a good chance if she runs. Shona's got a good chance. I think Alice is our best chance of the three.
I've told them they're all going to win.
Well,
You know what to do?
they've all got
Okay,
good
Nat,
chances.
go back outside, find Tom's gate, and sit on it.
I will. On that note, cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, the face of Pimlico Racing.
He's way more pessimistic than I am. If you think I'm bad, I'm telling you.
I find that hard to believe.
I know.
He was fence sitting there.
That was, yeah, you fucked up that joke as well. You said gate instead of fence.
Yeah, well, Tom don't have a fence, he's a gate.
Look, it should be good though, lads. As long as it doesn't get too fast, the ground and she runs, then
It was very slushy now when I was out there today.
Oh, I like a slushy.
Slushy's down the centre.
Oh, no.
slushy. That's a good ground description now. They should make that
Good to
official.
slushy places.
Slushy in places, yeah.
No, there was
What's it
a,
like?
Sloppy
It's
is
like
the
one of them
going
slush
description in the
when
US.
I came down the hill, there was a lot of standing water, and just before the finishing line, there was a lot of standing water still, and just up the top of the hill as well on the left hand side was still.
It
standing
had
water.
just absolutely lashed down though, just after you were out there. So
Yeah.
Well,
There was crazy
So, do
weather.
you know what? The sprinklers were still on
There was crazy weather today.
up the hill. Up the hill, the sprinklers were on.
Massive storm, like rainstorms.
Oh, it was
and
like a
then
tsunami.
it was like loads of sun. It was strange weather today.
Anyway,
Well, Andrew, you're first.
look,
Nap and
where-
next best.
my nap is Shauna. My next best is Shauna.
Okay, Tom.
I thought I was going to be funny, and I was going to say my nap is Sean, but Andrew's beaten me to it. So, but I'm gonna stick with it. Look, hopefully she got a good chance. They've all got good chances this week, but I'd love to see her go and do it. But Alice obviously has a good chance tomorrow. She's odds on, but Mr. Wagyu would be my next best anyway from the racing that isn't taking place at Tramore.
Which you also should look at Tramore because the Punters Challenge is on.
Yeah, very hard to pick a nap and next best this week with the racing. But I have to say, I'm not involved as an owner with Alice Averill, but man, she was so impressive the last day. I can't wait.
But you know what the thing is, we'll be out there tomorrow. We're going to give her socks tomorrow.
Yeah, I literally can't wait to see her. I think she's jumped special twice. The first day was better than the second day, but I think she was just so keen the second day. She was just loving life.
You think she's going to win it?
I do. I think she's way better than what the rating.
And I'm the optimistic one.
I like what I saw.
Yeah, I don't think she
I
would.
look wherever you are. If Shona comes up that hill in front, you're probably going to hear us. Yeah, we'll make plenty of noise anyway. So
We have to do the Punchestown ritual.
Yeah. Okay.
what's that?
Laurent Blanc and Fabien Barthez.
He kisses my head before a race.
Oh Jesus Christ!
It worked in Punchestown for 6 races in a row.
He's like this now, right? He'll get 3 winners.
He will be
3 winners
French
this weekend.
kissing your forward.
If you ever don't kiss his head again.
Yeah. Oh no, there was actually our owners, the owners of Alice made the Irish field this week, and there's a picture in there celebrating getting presented with the trophy, and that's what it's all about. It's just like a good day out. You've got a horse with a good chance, and we'll give it socks.
Roll on at 5:15 tomorrow, or Tom will be like this, standing in the fucking stands.
Oh,
Make it stop. Make it stop.
yeah.
Then she come down the hill after jumping the third last. We 8 lengths clear. Come up the bottom, ping the second last. Just go in a little tight to the last, and just 8-length winner.
Yeah, it's going to be a good weekend. I'm looking forward to it. It's been a long few days, but
I'm looking forward to tomorrow now.
might even have a few points.
Even though we're working, it's going to be fun. Well, I'm working. You're not.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Have you even mentioned Hollywoodbets sponsoring the race?
Yes.
Okay.
We are sponsoring the Handicap Hurdle tomorrow. I've done so many videos about that today. It's just all over
Good
the place.
videos. I watched some of them.
Thanks.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, of course she didn't. She didn't like it, you prick.
You're busy, Tom. You're stressed out. Couple of points now, calm your nerves.
We are sponsoring the Hollywoodbets Handicap Hurdle at 7:45 tomorrow evening. Yeah. So I'm gone blank. I'm literally gone blank right now.
Hollywoodbets are sponsoring some races at Tramore. You're getting involved in.
We are getting involved in a lot of things. There's going to be a lot of changes you're going to see on Hollywoodbets as a brand alone and on the website. I'm not allowed to say it yet, but I kind of hinted on what's happening with the website very soon in regards to some sort of animals that you'll be able to watch jumping fences in the very, very near future. We've also been in touch with a lot of race courses in regards to things, and I am also in conversation with Cheltenham over a certain festival novice chase.
Oh, look, things are
Not
good.
happening.
I'm in conversation with him.
So the only condition is you want a box. That's all.
Yes.
You'll sign the Hollywoodbets check for 200 grand. Doesn't matter how much it is. You want a box.
For us as
I
well.
want a
For
box,
us, yeah.
and I want a checklist that says, do not leave these certain people in.
What are you
No.
looking at me for?
I'm not looking at you at all. I'm only messing.
That's good.
Yeah, that'll be in the T's and C's, Tom. Don't you worry about it. There'll be little kickers here and there, and it won't include the Thursday. It will include the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Soon to be Saturday and Sunday, I'd say.
I'd like to go to Cheltenham. I would.
Yeah.
I have to say.
Also, a shout out to Brentford, who are making their Premier League debut on Friday against Arsenal. There will be specials for the
That's
Premiership.
a win for Brentford.
It is a win for Brentford.
Well done. You're 3 points, Brentford.
Top of the league. Could be top of the league on Friday.
3-0, I'd say.
You can get Brentford to win over 2.5 goals for a ridiculous price. They're doing a boost.
I'm doing
And
it.
Ivan Toney to score.
Don't know who that is.
It's the
No
fella
way.
that scored 31 goals from last season.
Well, Ivan Toney, you're on the ball Friday. A hat-trick coming.
So that will be put up tomorrow. Got signed off today, so that'll be on the website tomorrow for the Premier League. And there's a lot of other specials for Brentford to be in top 10, Brentford to stay up. A load of enhanced prices, and you'll get them for all the Brentford games because we are the shirt sponsors. Don't worry, I'm trying to get shirts as well.
For Brentford.
I want a Brentford jersey as well. I'd take all the freebies, but I definitely want a Brentford jersey.
Yeah, they said to me, why didn't you buy one? I said, because I'm going to get one for free off you. That's why.
Buy one.
I have to say, freebies, getting free stuff is nice.
It's nice, isn't
It
it?
is, yeah. Free stuff is good.
I'll give that a little plug again. He has yet to send me on his eBay things, but as soon as he does, I will be putting them up. I used my coaster as well today.
Yeah, I have to say, they turned out very nice.
They're cool. Yeah. Anything else?
A few mugs to send. Big Toe Dan just emailed me and I'll send you a mug.
Told you, Big Toe Dan, don't deal with me.
Andrew's not going to do it, so I'll just do it.
I barely made it. I barely made it to here tonight now.
I have another 3 to send, so I'll add you in.
Anywho.
That's the end of that.
Yes. Oh, we're also all the Pimlico owners are out in Henry's on Saturday. 7 million of them.
I can't, but I will be there the next time. I can't.
There's a lot of people.
I had a word with Jay, so
I'd say he's not a happy man. He is not a happy man, I would not imagine.
He'll just walk away from everyone.
Yeah, he will. Yeah.
Nice fella.
Yeah, lovely guy. Yeah.
Game of golf with me and Andrew a few weeks ago. I thought he's
not golf. Golf is next week as well. Totally forgot about that.
Next Friday.
There is still a spot left. So if anyone wants to take that, email the finishline2017@gmail.com. Yeah, good crack. A few beers after it as well.
And actually shout out to Gavin's Coast to Curra as well.
Gavin's Coast to Curra.
That's not far away.
That's not far away. I'm doing his Twitter now for all that.
How's training going?
It's going feckin' amazing.
You're joking me. He hasn't sat in the bike once. I'll be all. Me and Brian will be doing it.
I'll be there. I'll be there. Don't worry, Tom. I got this. It doesn't mean I have to do the whole.
Me and Brian are going to do the 55k. Andrew was saying I'll do 25. If me and Brian are doing 55, he's doing 55, and I'm telling you now, he won't be able to sit down for a week after it.
I'll still do it though. Just slipstream.
He'll just turn up. He'll just turn up at the Curra for the picture.
He'll be the fella gets a puncture after a kilometer. Oh, how did that happen?
Do you know what? No, this is what kind of put me off. I went from the first when I got the new bike. I got a puncture with Brian straight away. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Is this going to happen the whole time? I don't want nothing to do with it. Changing tires on the side of the road, changing shoes.
Unfortunately, that is
wearing Lycra.
No, I didn't wear Lycra. I didn't go that far yet.
We need someone to carry the bikes and the bags anyway. So he ain't cycling. Me and Brian are, and he's driving.
See, I'm getting demoted already and haven't even started training. Do you know what that is, Tom? Fear that I'll beat him.
I've a lot of fear for the next 4 or 5 days, lads. I'll tell you that much.
You'll be grand once Alice gets over the line tomorrow. Now you'll be fine.
I'm going for me dinner. You go to the pub and have a couple of pints and sleep nice and sound. Then after that,
I will. Right.
No.
Talk to you soon, guys.
You go home, have a glass of red wine, put your feet up, and relax.
Okay. Thanks. Anyway, that is us done. We are back on Sunday for another episode of Talking Pints, either from here or the second last of Tramore. God only knows. But we'll be back either way, and Tom will either be a ball of emotion or very, very drunk.
You may as well bring Nat to the pub as well, but collect them on the fence there on the way out.
I will do.
So anyway, have your balls on the Pimlico treble, and we'll see you on Sunday.